Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the beautiful Amy here. We are going to do a fall inspired look on her using the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. And here is what that palette looks like. So, thank you so much, Amy, today for letting me put makeup on you. Amy is my best friend in the whole wide world, and we met when we were just 16, 17 years old, when I started dating her cousin, who is now my husband, and we were like thick as thieves from day one. So we are going to start our look, and we're going to start by priming her eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion and Anti-Aging.
Which I'm excited about anti-aging because I'm 40 now.
You just gave away our age.
Oops, just kidding.
So, I'm gonna have you move and scoot you a little bit closer to me.
Okay.
And then you just turn your face into me, or like that for now. So, if we look at Amy's beautiful face, you can see that she has almond-shaped eyes. Now, if you look directly into the camera, Aim, I can show them how, or just look straight ahead. Yep. And then you can see that she has a almond shape to her eyes. That means that when you open your eyes, you don't see the white above your eyes or the white below your eyes. That means you have an almond-shaped eye, which is really the best type of eye shape you can have, because you can wear so many different eye looks with that type of eye shape. Now, her eyelids, though, are slightly hooded. You can see a lot of the upper part of her lid, but when she opens them up fully, you take away some of that lid color, where other people, if you open up your eyes, you are still able to see the lid part of your eye. If you are not able to see that, that means you have a hooded eye. Now, hooded eye people, sometimes, depending on the day, they might not look as hooded. And today, her eyelids actually don't look as hooded as they normally do. So we definitely can work with that, but I will show you how to make the crease of your eye look a little, or to be able to see the crease of your eye a little bit better for those who have more hooded eyes versus those who do not. So let's start. We primed the eye. We are going to go into, whoops.
Want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, you can in just a second.
Okay.
So we are going to take a nice big fluffy brush, and we are going to start with this color right here. There we go. And we're going to put this color all over her eyelid. And this just kind of works as our base color before we go into the transitioning shade. Now, we started with the eyes versus the face today because Amy's eyes happen to water a lot when I am applying makeup. So I like to do her eyes first versus her face, so then if we do have a problem with water, it's not melting the rest of her makeup off. The next shade we are going to go into is our transition shade, and we are going to go into this brown color right here. It's kind of like a almost like a terracotta, but a little bit darker. And we are going to take this color and go right above where her crease is. We're just doing little windshield wiper motions to get that color on. We are now going to go in with a more defined blender pencil. It is short bristles and is packed in there a little bit heavier than our big fluffy blending. And we are going to go in with a darker shade. This guy right in the corner. And we are only going to take this color in the corner of her eyelid, because all we want to do is add a little bit of depth into her look. We don't want to cover her eye in the dark makeup because we are not going for a bold smoky eye today. Alright, and we are just deepening up that dark color in the corners of her eye. Alright, open your eye. Go ahead and look into the camera.
Look at how beautiful I look. See that?
You're so funny. So we are going to go into the corners of her eye with a, we're going to go back to our fluffy brush, and we're going to take that light color and we're going to go into the corners of her eyes. Now, after I have done applying her foundation, we will add some eyeshadow on the lower part of her eyelids. So we are good there. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. We are going to use this on her. And I'm actually, will have a video posted of me doing a full face using only Makeup Revolution products. They have quite a few products out now that are brand new, so I will be doing that video soon, so look for that. Now, Amy is one of these people that don't need a ton of foundation. There isn't really a whole lot going on with her skin that she needs to cover up. She just, we just want to make it look nice and even toned. So I never have to put a ton of product on her face.
I've never seen a foundation like that. It almost looks like a concealer.
Yes, it does. It actually mimics the Tarte's Shape Tape that I've used. I've used that concealer on you. It's the same type of like doe foot applicator. It's so weird. I do like it because you can put a lot on your face. The only thing is I feel like you use a lot more product, so you really only need to dab, dab, dab. You don't need to swipe. That's kind of how I felt about the Shape Tape too. It's my absolute favorite concealer, but today we are going to also use the Makeup Revolution concealer. But yeah, it is the same type of applicator. Okay, look at me. Perfect. Okay,
And
we're
it doesn't
gonna,
feel like you have much on at all. It feels
right,
good.
yeah, that's it's a
Feels
newer
good.
foundation, and that's one of the things I like about this foundation is that it is full coverage, but it doesn't feel like super duper thick on your
Yeah, it doesn't
skin.
feel like you're wearing so much.
And
makeup.
that's what I like about the full coverage, because I'm a full coverage kind of person too. But I don't like a lot of the foundations that are super duper thick, like Tarte's Amazonian Clay foundation. I can't use it. It's really thick. I know a lot of people love it. It is a really, really good foundation, but it's not for me. I like the foundations. I kind of like the medium to full coverage foundations just because the formulas are usually a lot lighter than full out full coverage ones like this. But I'll tell you, I don't mind it whatsoever. I really like it. So we are going in with the concealer under her eyes. Amy does have a little bit of dark circles under her eyes that we will go ahead and brighten up using the concealer. Let me know the minute your eyes start to water, because I know we're getting close to that.
We're okay right
moment.
now.
Like so many of us, every time I do Amy's eye or makeup, her eyes start to water, and that like gets so frustrating because, oh, I know it's frustrating for her because we'll be like almost done with the makeup look and our eyes start to water, and then we have to hurry up and try to fix the situation before it wrecks her makeup look. Usually that starts to happen as we're putting on mascara and eyeliner. So I do have my little tip and trick that I mentioned in a previous video. Whenever you have watery eyes, take a Q-tip and go along the water line, and that will suck up all that water so it will not wreck your makeup look. Okay, we are on to powder. We are going to set the foundation and the concealer that we just put on her face. And we are going to set that using the Rimmel's matte pressed powder. Just look up for me. And we are setting the powder using a tiny tapered brush. I like using the tiny tapered brushes because I feel like you can get right into the under eye area a lot better than using a big fluffy brush. Now for the rest of the face, we do use a big fluffy brush. And again, I'm using my Sonia Kashuk brush, which I absolutely love these brushes. I just spoke about them in another video. Look for that video of my October favorites. I talk all about these brushes. They are fabulous brushes. And you can get them at Target. They are inexpensive. You can buy them in full sets, or you can buy individual brushes. And we are just making sure her foundation does not move. Next up is our bronzing. And what bronzing does is just adds a little bit of structure and depth to your look. So when after applying foundation and concealer, sometimes you kind of just look like you have one color note going all over your face, and we don't want that. We want to add a little bit of depth into that look. So we are going to take our bronzer and we're going to start in the hollows of the cheek and just kind of dab upwards. And the bronzer I am using today is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. It smells so good. Smell that.
Oh, it does
Smell
smell
like
good.
coconut.
Oh, yummy. It smells yummy.
I love the way that smells. So we are just dabbing this on the hollows of her cheek, and then we will be moving our bronzer upwards. Now she has a tiny forehead, so you don't really need to put a whole lot of bronzer on your forehead. Most people do the bronzer on the forehead to make a giant forehead look smaller. I do have a big forehead, so I do put bronzer up top, where Amy, you really only need to go up to the temples because she does not have a large forehead.
And I just learned how to put on bronzer the correct way.
Yeah, you don't put it all over your face. Whoops. Get your hair out of the way. And again, we are just kind of sun kissing your face. We are not making you look tan.
Right.
So next we are going to go into her eyebrows, and all I'm going to do is just kind of fill them in lightly. She has eyebrows that I have only ever seen on one other person in my entire life, and it's my older sister. Her eyebrows grow outward instead of like lay flat and like mine do. I've never seen eyebrows come straight out. She has to like trim them so they don't look big and bushy.
Yeah, but they're dysfunctional.
If you have eyebrows like this, put a comment down below, let me know. She does have beautiful eyebrows. They do have a nice like curvature to them. You don't really need to do too much to them to get them to look nice and full. I know it looks like I'm choking her right now, but I'm not, I promise. Okay, and we are done with the brows. Like I said, she has a beautiful natural curvature to her brows. They don't need a whole lot of filling in, so I don't have to do too much to them. We are going to move on to our favorite liquid liner. And hopefully her eyes don't start watering, because they always start watering when I do this. So with Amy and her beautiful almond shaped eyes, I start very lightly in the corner and I move a little bit thicker going down. I don't necessarily put it entirely over her eyelid because her eyes start to water and it makes a mess. So, and she really doesn't need it to enhance the look. The way her face is shaped and the way her eyes are, she has such big, beautiful brown eyes. I don't need to do a whole lot to her to make anything stand out. You're just thinking about it and it's making your eyes water. Here, open your eye. All right. Okay. Now slightly open them. Oh, yeah. Don't blink. Don't blink.
Yep. Friends, I hate this part only because I'm trying really hard not to get them to water.
I know.
But they don't like to listen.
All right. All right, almost done. There we go.
Woo!
I know. Poor thing.
That actually was pretty good. Quick and good.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, this little trick here is a lifesaver. One more eye and then we're done and we can put mascara on and you're going to be all set. Okay, just look down for me.
This one doesn't want to cooperate either.
I know, it's okay.
Really, you guys, this is not painful at all. My eyes just don't like it.
Alright, show you. Almost done. It's okay, you're showing everybody my little tip and trick that actually works.
There we go.
Okay, now we are going to actually put her mascara on off camera because her eyes water so much that I don't want to freak her out anymore with trying to put a mascara line close to her eye on camera. So we're going to do that. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We got mascara on. Now I do not put mascara on the lower lash because her eyes water so much. That's just not a good idea for her, but we are going to add a little bit of eyeshadow down there just to kind of connect the top to the bottom and smoke out that bottom lash there, or bottom lash line for her. We are going to go back into our Juvia Lace palettes, and we are going to go into that dark color. Okay, just look up. There. Pretty. Look up. Just a little bit on that other eye. How are you doing? How are the eyes
Doing good.
Okay.
Doing good.
All right. Okay. Open your eye. What's funny is she lets me stick a Q-tip in her eye. But I can't put anything else near them. So look
Just
right
because
at
it's like a thing, I don't want them to water.
I know.
And I do anyway.
Right. Perfect. Okay. So our eyes are done. We're gonna go into blush, and I'm using my Tarte blush wheel. We are just going to add blush to the outer area of her cheeks. We are not going to put blush on the apples of her cheeks. When we apply blush going up where we applied our bronzer, it actually brings our face up. So now we are going to go into her lips, and we are going to go in with a pink shade. So we're going to line her lips. And we're just going to go kind of light-handed with this because we don't, again, want your lips to look super bold when you already have a bold eye, fall eye look. Now what I like to do with my lips, I like to fill them in with my lip pencil and then put a lip topper on top versus putting lipstick and then a lip topper. I don't know why I like doing that. I do this on people that I do makeup for all the time. I actually think that the lipstick and whatnot lasts longer when you fill them in with your lip pencil before you put in lipstick or a lip topper. But we are just going to go lightly in there. And the lip topper that we are going to use today is a Makeup Revolution's new lip toppers. And these, there is a like a rose goldy one and a more like lighter topper. But let me show you on my hand what these look like. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this in the light. This is the more gold one. I don't know if you can see.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've had that before.
So we are using the more rose goldy lip topper. Let me just go.
Oh,
Okay.
look at how beautiful I look.
Okay, we are going to finish this look but with a finishing spray, and today I'm going to use Flower Beauty's Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Mist. So here is our finished look. This is a nice, simple, fall-inspired look. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again soon. Bye!